Hi, I'm Alex Rosa reporting for Team Vid News. Today we have Miss Petrasky, who along with Miss Dargy are the yearbook advisors of this year. How much work is it to put the yearbook together?
Takes a lot of work and a lot of effort from both the kids and the staff members to get all the pictures together, to make sure that it all ends up right and that the 8th graders are well represented.
Do you have a lot of certain committees or groups doing these certain things?
We've broken up into committees. We have the 8th grade committee that went out for the ads, and we've got the layout committee and people who get things together for us. So there's a lot of work that goes into it.
How important are the ads for the sponsors?
They're very important. That's what our biggest rival was right now, because we had to go out and get the ads in order to bring down the cost of the yearbook. And it also shows the community's support for our yearbook. So,
does the yearbook have a name?
It does. I'm not so sure it's a name, but it's a theme this year, and it's a Walk on the Wild Side.
What is the price of the yearbook going to be this year?
We're trying to get, the more sponsors we got, we were able to try and keep it to $15, no more than $20, definitely. We're hoping to expand the pages too, so.
When do you think the yearbook will be available or ready?
We're going to start taking orders in February, and it'll be out in June, so.
Thanks. I'm Alex Rosa reporting for Team Vid News, and it's Mrs. Prochaski.
Hi, I'm Mike. The Southbridge Recreational Department is sponsoring a trip to see the Worcester Ice Cats versus the Portland Pirates on February 17th at 7 o'clock p.m. at the Worcester Centrum. Tickets are $6 for kids and $8 for adults, and can be purchased January 5th at 12th from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. on January 10th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the High Street Pool. And any questions, call Dave Travinsky at 765-0218.
Hi, I'm Megan. Jonathan Vizard, Vice President of the Southbridge Optimist Club, made a presentation to the Southbridge School Committee in December outlining his group's desire for similar groups within the schools. Vizard said the goal is to eventually have junior optimist clubs at each level of schooling, although the only concrete request he had was permission to start at the high school. The club at the high school would be called the Octagon Club, and Vizard suggested the club could meet after school. The clubs perform community service projects and fundraisers. The group runs by itself, Vizard said, but he was quick to point out that an advisor needed to be named to the club. General membership meetings, he said, should be held at least once a month, and membership dues will be $6 a year. The school committee voted unanimously to approve the measures. The Southbridge Optimist Club serves the youth of Southbridge in many ways. Having an Octagon Club sounds like a great idea. Good luck from Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Walter with some news of a contest for the Southbridge youth. All boys and girls ages 10 to 14 are invited to participate in the local competition for the 1997 Knights of Columbus Free Throw Championship. The local competition will be held Sunday, January 11th at 12 o'clock at the Holy Trinity Catholic Gym on Hamilton Street in Southbridge. The Knights of Columbus Free Throw Championship is sponsored annually, with winners progressing through local, district, and state competition. Participants are required to furnish proof of age and written parental consent. For entry forms and additional information, contact Ray LaBelle at 765-5025. Application forms may be picked up at the Knights of Columbus, Worcester Street, Southbridge. I'm Walter reporting for Team Vid News, and good luck.
Hi, I'm Alex Rosa reporting for Team Vid News. Last month, we explained what our student recognition program was all about. We have Student of the Month, which is optional for teachers to choose. We also have star students, which are chosen by the 2 teams of each grade level. Each team can choose up to 5 star students for each term. There's a possibility of 30 students being chosen as star students. There were 21 chosen as star students for the first quarter of the school year. They are grade 6, Jamie Pena, Christy Wood, Sherry Lee Ryder, Wilfredo Rodriguez, Caitlin Merrill, Christopher Galley, Nathan Bousquet, Melanie Monroe, Jacqueline Colignesi, Monique St. Pierre. Grade 7, Rosalind Mignavon, Todd Reed, Julianne Kaninch, Sarah DeLage, Jacqueline Caron, and Quinn Renahan. Grade 8, Caitlin Bernier, Christy Giroux, Jacob Pack, Dimitri Kaninch, and Grace Rodriguez. These students excel not only in classes, but also citizenship, attendance, and behavior. And I'm Alex Roser, reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Mike with a report on the Wells basketball teams. On December 22nd, the boys and girls basketball teams both won their games against North Brookfield. During our Christmas vacation, the boys basketball team was defeated by Putnam. They played in the gym here at Wells on Monday, December 29th. The girls played Putnam away and were victorious. This week, the teams play Bartlett at home. Right now, the standings of Wells basketball teams are: the boys are 4-2 and the girls are undefeated. I'm Michael Patra reporting for Teen Vid News.
Hi, I'm Megan. The week before our Christmas break, a book fair was held in the Wells Library. It was sponsored by the Scholastic Book Company and run by Mrs. Fleming, a 6th grade reading teacher. This company also supplies Mrs. Morona, who appeared on our show, with books for the club which she runs. Each of the reading teachers at Wells was given a short video introducing and describing some of the books that would be available. All students take reading at Wells. During the reading period on a certain day of the book fair, each grade level of reading teachers took their classes to the fair. Students were able to purchase not only books, but bookmarks, erasers, and book plates. There was a special at the book fair: buy one, get one free. There is no profit made at this activity, as any profit was eaten up by the fact that students could get one for free. Watch now as Mrs. Morona shows us some footage of the book fair. As you watch, check out the scanning of our library at Wells.
Yep. Okay, we're at the Scholastic Book Fair that's being held in one of the side rooms at the library at Wells. We're looking at the different varieties of books that we have, and some of the kids that are here at the book fair looking and having a choice of what they might want to buy. There's a great variety of books, from mysteries to adventure stories to biographies. On the bottom, if we could get the camera to look down at the bottom, we have the Garfield series. The far side, we've got an off-the-wall calendar, and also another variety of the Garfield books, activity books, all kinds of things that well, let's just say there's something here for just about any student, no matter what their interest might be. And the great thing about the book fair is, if you buy one book, you can get another one for free. And that goes, of course, you take the higher price one and you can get another one. It doesn't have to be the same, but we'll charge for the higher price. We also have a little area that kids can buy different kind of things. There's pencils, and there's bookmarks, erasers, all kind of different things. Book plates, as we mentioned, different types of erasers, and this is going on for 3 days here. Really a lot of different type things. And we've got a great camera person here that's keying right in real close on some of the books that are being sold here. Looking out into the library for a minute, you can see all the kids that are using the library today. Kids are coming from their English classes to the library, plus the other students that are using the library. And there's also another section here that students at Wells can choose from. Again, looking at some of the varieties of books that we have on sale here. And we're highlighting some of the titles. As you can see, like we said, a great variety. Something for just about any student.
Hey, don't go away because we'll be right back after these public service announcements.
Don't you love that safe, free feeling you get in a pickup truck, Larry?
Yeah, nothing but you, me, the open road, a deer.
Yeah! A cow! Yeah! An ostrich! Yeah! The village people! The village people?
You could learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt.
Especially in pickup trucks.
I didn't know the village people were doing a road tour.
20 kids. For 1 hour a week, you leave your concrete world of flip phones and faxes and talk to 20 kids about how business works. They will question everything, but those 20 kids will talk to 20 more. So by Saturday, what you said on Thursday could be halfway around their world. You get to make a difference. Could just make the rest of your week pretty dull. That's the new JA, teaching kids how business works.
Let's check out some TeenVid News bloopers.
Staff at TeenVid News to help.
Oh, he's standing there dancing.
Backpack Explorer. Muscle shirt. Cut. Luke Skywalker. New jacket. Swiss Army knife. Alarm clock. You're making me laugh. All right.
Age 5 from Eastvid Road. I tried to be a good boy and help my mommy. Like an easy bake oven, some new clothes, and maybe a... He's making me laugh. Yep. For the aid of the various...
Yeah, it's blinking in the front.
It has been a few. There's a. Oh, I messed up there. Send it. Bring it to me. Wait, hold on. It's like crooked.
Wait, time out. I need to fix my computer.
Well, look at the TV. It gotta go.
Ow.
Hey,
You don't want to shut the camera back on.
And now let's go. That was easy. That's easy.
Home schedule. The January 23rd, first Tantascwa, 5:45. January 27th, first 5:45.
Tonight, and also we want to give you a look at some of the people from Cable 11. Don't you keep that one, please.
I don't want to be on camera. Right now, Mom. Ready.
One of the reasons lions roar is to warn threatening bachelor males from other prides to stay away from their young. Here, a lion cub gets a lesson in proper roaring from its father. Teaching this behavior is not just crucial to the pride, but also to the survival of the species. Just a reminder how important it is for fathers to spend time with their children.
Here's my nephew Scruff about to run into trouble again.
Hey, Bobo, where's your video game?
In here. Well, look at this.
Uh-oh.
It's my dad's. So want to hold it?
What'll I do?
If you get my new comic activity book, More Adventures with Scruff, you'll find out what you can do about bullies and guns. And you'll see lots of games.
Cool.
For your free copy of my new comic activity book, just write Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 60652, and help take a bite out of crime.
I want it. I want it.
Okay, Southbridge, get ready to rumble. The Central Wrestling Alliance is coming to the Southbridge High School gym on Saturday night, January 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Tickets may be purchased at the door. Headlining the show will be former CWA heavyweight champ Tony Atlas. Also on the card will be Vic Steamboat, who is the younger brother of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Also on the card will be the Boston Bad Boy. For more ticket information, contact Sergeant Norman Brodeur at the Southbridge Police Department from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. Stay tuned after TV News. The Central Wrestling Alliance will feature 2 wrestling matches featuring Tony Atlas and Vic Steamboat in another match. All this after TV News.
Stay tuned for some music by our very own Idalia Sanchez singing Even When, and 2 members of ULV, Joseph Rivera and Jesus Rosa, singing Like Rain. The concert was held last November at the Knights of Columbus in Southbridge.
you love me? Come on, make some noise. Come on. Check. Mic check. Yo, how you doing tonight? What's up, people? Where my people from Hollywood? Where my people from Hollywood? What's up? How y'all doing? Y'all ready? Here we go. When I saw your love falling down my arm, didn't know who was the one walking by your side. Like faces into night, maybe our love just really died. I have to go on, girl. Y seguir sin ti. Me dejaste triste y solo. El amor no está aquí. Tú me diste el corazón y ahora estoy con pena como el sol y la luna. Se me apagó, me entregan like the rain. You poured your love on me just like rain, and then you went and
Hi, I'm Jeff Katz from WRKO Radio in Boston, as well as one of the co-hosts of Mass Madness for the Century Wrestling Alliance. I am sitting here with the New England heavyweight champion and my co-host, the Boston Bad Boy, Tony Rumble.
You're my co-host, Katz. That's why you're here. You're the co-host. Remember these people in Southbridge, Massachusetts?
Southbridge, Massachusetts.
They're the newest people that are going to see the CWA, right?
There's no question about it. We are coming to Southbridge, Massachusetts. It is so new. I've got the details right here, Mr. Rumble. The tickets are available through Admit One Productions. That's area code 508-528-1964. Again, that area code 508-528-1964. They're also on sale the night of the event, which, as you know, January the 17th at Southbridge High School.
7 p.m.
7 p.m. is the bell
I
time.
don't like that bell time. 7 p.m., you know, on January 17th?
17th.
I may be busy at 7 o'clock. That's why I think 8 o'clock would be much better.
We can only hope that you're busy at 7 o'clock because the CWA will be at Southbridge High School at 7 o'clock, January the 17th. For those tickets, you can also contact Sergeant Norm Brodeur of the Southbridge Police Department.
Sergeant Brodeur?
Sergeant.
I think he arrested a couple of people I know.
I don't doubt that.
The Brotherhood is represented in Southbridge.
Yeah, but
there's kids right now watching. You're going to cut me off.
No,
these people, this is the first time they've ever seen us in Southbridge, Massachusetts, and you're going to go right into that whole thing. This is the Boston Bad Boy, Tony Rumble, leader of the Brotherhood. We're all going to be there, right? The Brotherhood.
Right.
It's a TV taping.
It is a TV taping. It's a national television taping.
Real TV taping.
Yeah.
I'm going to be there.
Well, I just want to give them the number so they can actually come to the show.
Yeah, go ahead.
You can call Sergeant Norm Brodeur of the Southbridge Police Department at area code 508-764-5420. Area code 508-764-5420.
What is it, to benefit the police?
All of the proceeds go to the Southbridge Police Association as well as various youth activities throughout Southbridge, Massachusetts. That's why we're going to be in Southbridge, Massachusetts.
No, why I'm going to be there.
Well, you're
We
probably...
got a wrestling match that night. You think I care about what's going on? Listen, first thing, let's get this straight right now, Katz, all right?
Sure.
Kids out there in Southbridge, remember what I'm going to tell you. You ain't from Boston. What camera's on? Get a close-up, because... Huh? Which one? Just get a close-up, because I don't want no one going, hey, Boston Bad Boy, we're from Boston, too. You're from Southbridge. Big difference. People still listening to, like, Queen.
Well, I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
I know. I'm telling you. I know things like that.
You've probably
you
been
go 10 minutes outside the city of Boston, Cats, and they're Hicks.
That's
Hicks.
Absolutely not. There's
I know
some
people
wonderful
down there.
people in the western portion of the state. There's some wonderful people.
Where is Southbridge?
It's west of Boston.
It's Southbridge, but it's west of Boston.
I believe
right
it's
away. Who's doing the geography for these people?
I don't know. Can we talk about this for a second? Because in Southbridge, Massachusetts, as the Century Wrestling Alliance arrives for the first time in Southbridge, this belt will be there. This is the Century Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Championship of the World. It will be on the line in Southbridge, Massachusetts, January the 17th, Southbridge High School, 7 o'clock bell time. I know you don't like that bell time.
Want me to give you directions?
Last time you gave me directions, I wound up at Walpole.
Who else is going to be at the card there that night, by the
Well,
way?
we have huge names. I have some of these here.
Huge names?
Huge names. Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas. Tony, Mr. USA Atlas is going to go to Southbridge.
Absolutely. Tony Atlas is in contention for the World Heavyweight title.
Not for long.
Knuckles Nelson.
If Knuckles is there, now Knuckles is part of the Brotherhood.
He is part of the...
Well, I know all the Brotherhood's going to be there, all right,
Of course.
Cats? Let me tell you
Sure.
something.
Sure.
Myself.
Yeah.
Knuckles Nelson.
Right.
Trey.
Right.
Eric Sprazier.
Absolutely. He's
Little Larry.
Sure.
We're all going to be in Southbridge.
Oh, there's no question about it. Some of the other big names there, Vic Steamboat will be
That's
there.
not who cares about Vic Steamboat?
Everybody
You think
cares
these
about
people
Vic
care-
Steamboat.
Nobody cares about Vic Steamboat.
All right, Curtis Slamdog, Mike Hollow, Tony Roy, The Mercenary.
I don't think you know him well enough to call him Tony Roy. The man's name is Antoine Roy. I mean, don't you watch it? I mean, this is the first time these halfwits are watching here in Southbridge.
All right, first of all, they're not half-wits.
Oh,
they are not
that's
half-wits.
right.
in
That's right. I'm
Southbridge.
sorry.
There are some wonderful people in
I'm sorry.
Southbridge, Massachusetts.
They're dimwits. Southbridge is dimwits. That's right. Northbridge is the halfwits.
All right, here's the deal. The Century Wrestling Alliance is coming to your town, Southbridge, Massachusetts, January the 17th at the Southbridge High School. Proceeds going to the Southbridge Police Association and various youth activities. We will see you January the 17th.
Jesus Rosa.
I think it's Jesus.
Not in my neighborhood.
January 17th, Southbridge High School, Southbridge, Massachusetts, 7 o'clock bell time. Century Wrestling Alliance will be there. We want to see you there. We can agree on that.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the former World's Heavyweight Champion here in the CWA, Mr. USA Tony Atlas. I'm Scott Duffy, the voice of the CWA, and we'd like to welcome our newest member of the family, Southbridge. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, the CWA, the Major League of Professional Wrestling here in New England. You've seen the rest. Guess what? We're the best, and that's a cliche, and I'm Scott Duffy. But getting back to this matchup, Mr. USA Tony Atlas will be taking on the Outpatient, one of the most bizarre individuals, and there he is, along with Nurse Zombie, whose idol appears to be Cactus Jack. But let's talk to the main subject at hand. January 17th in Southbridge, to benefit the Southbridge Police Department, an unbelievable night of CWA professional wrestling action will be happening. But ladies and gentlemen, you and Southbridge are going to be in for a treat. Hold on for a second. Oh, attack from behind by the Outpatient. Tony Atlas in trouble early in the matchup. Headbutt. Down to the midsection, to the shoulder. Okay, unorthodox style of the Outpatient. Irish whip. Big veal out of the corner. And another one. Big body slam, the near 350-pounder. Tony Atlas picked him up with ease, and he's out getting consoled by Nurse Zombie. But getting back to Southbridge, not only is it going to be an unbelievable night of CWA professional wrestling, but that night is the beginning of the CWA World Heavyweight Championship title tournament. For those of you who haven't been following CWA, I don't know why not, it's in every major wrestling publication there is. Kevin Sullivan was the World's Heavyweight Champion for 2.5 years until this past summer, when circumstances beyond our control, Kevin was forced to retire. Thus, the CWA Board of Directors stripped him of the coveted championship, thus making the title vacant, and a tournament will be held starting in Southbridge. And that man right there, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, is in that tournament. Could he be once again CWA World's Heavyweight Champion? Only time will tell. And you will find out on the 17th, because he's in the opening rounds. But let's talk about January 17th in Southbridge. As I said earlier, it's to benefit the Southbridge Police Departments, and if you want to get tickets to this outstanding event, tickets are available through Admit One Productions at 508-528-1964. That's a good year, because the Beatles landed in America. Also on sale at the door that night. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get tickets at Admit One, show up that night in Southbridge and you'll get a ticket to the unbelievable greatest wrestling promotion in New England, the Century Wrestling Alliance. Other superstars that'll be on that show, ladies and gentlemen, the All-American Mike Hollow. I know he's a big fan, favorite down in Southbridge. He'll be there, and he's involved in the tournament. GQ John Rodeo and his Dream Factory will be there, consisting of the unorthodox style of the Pink Assassin, Antoine Roy, the famous film star. You all know him because I heard through the grapevine that he was in Southbridge last year. And ladies and gentlemen, Killer Kowalski. Oh my goodness, Nurse Zombie. Killer Kowalski, one of the biggest names ever in professional wrestling. He is to wrestling what Babe Ruth was to baseball. Killer Kowalski will be in attendance, unbelievable, signing autographs. And who knows what else Killer Kowalski will be doing that night. Blatant chokehold by Nurse Zombie on Tony Atlas. Referee Mike Doobie being distracted by the Outpatient, which isn't that hard because I've heard through the grapevine myself that Mike Doobie spent some time in that institution. But unbelievable, CWA. You've seen wrestling come to Southbridge before. And ladies and gentlemen, we are the Major League of Professional Wrestling. Tony Atlas will be there. And unfortunately, Tony Rumble and the Brotherhood will be there. You all know the Brotherhood. Tony Rumble, the leader, founder, and president of the Ultimate Street Gang, along with Knuckles Nelson, Trey the Smooth Operator, Mr. Intensity, Eric Sprazer, Little Larry, the youngest athlete in professional wrestling. He's only 15 years old. And, of course, the ringleader, the manager, the road manager for the Brotherhood, the one and only Reno. All proceeds benefit the Southbridge Police. And once again, those tickets are available through Admit One Productions at 508-528-1964. I'll say that again, 508-528-1964 to purchase your ticket for CWA Mass Madness to benefit the Great Police Association down in Southbridge. And I know a thing or two about the Southbridge Police, being that I have a close association with another police organization. And also, I've just got this on my fax machine right now, another number to get tickets. You can call Sergeant Norm Brodeur at the Southbridge Police Department at 508-764-5420. That's Sergeant Norm Brodeur of the Southbridge Police Department at 508-764-5420. An unbelievable night of CWA action is coming your way in a few short weeks or days whenever you're watching this on Saturday evening, January 17th, with a bell time of 7 p.m. Unbelievable CWA. The tournament to crown a new champion will start in Southbridge. And ladies and gentlemen, you'll see history. One of those men that night could be and will be the new world's heavyweight champion here in the CWA. Could it be that man right there, Mr. USA Tony Atlas? Could it be Knuckles Nelson? Could it be Mike Hollow? Could it be Antoine Roy? Could it be Eric Sprazier? There's only one way to find out, and that's for you to purchase a ticket for January 17th in Southbridge. Unbelievable. Tickets to benefit the Southbridge Police Department, and tickets are available through Admit One Productions, and that number, once again, is 508-528-1964. 508-528-1964. Or you can call Sergeant Norm Brodeur at the Southbridge Police Department at 508-764-52... No, that's not 52, it's 5420. That's 508-764-5420. And I know he's a big fan of Tony Atlas. And Tony Atlas, schoolboy rep 1, 2, and he's done it. He's beaten the outpatient. Nurse Zombie adds his 2 cents, or lack of 2 cents, in this matchup. Oh, vicious knees to the midsection. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Massive double clothesline. Look at the size of the biceps from Tony Atlas. Cocoa butt on Nurse Zombie. And a cocoa butt on the outpatient, and the outpatient is out to lunch. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear words of wisdom from Tony Atlas right now.
Palladino for CWA Mass Madness, and I am joined by the former CWA Heavyweight Champion, the very popular Mr. USA Tony Atlas. Now, Tony, one question comes to mind. Kevin Sullivan has vacated the heavyweight title due to his retirement after his loss to Chris Benoit this past summer. I know you got your eyes on the gold again, my friend.
That's right. You know, that's the most prestigious title in the world today. You know, this wrestling is the best of the best, the beast of the East. And you know something? I'm going to hang in there. I'm getting up there in age, but I feel strong like bull.
He's strong like bull, ladies and gentlemen, and I bet he's got a good run at getting that heavyweight strap back once again. I'm Rich Palladino with Mr. USA, Tony Atlas.
USA! 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 USA!
Wow, talk about exciting action. There's Tony Atlas defeating the outpatient. That was pretty impressive, Tony Rumble, don't you think?
Come on, will you catch up? You know, the outpatient and that other idiot with him, what, the
Nurse Zombie?
Yeah, between the two of them, I think they're from Southbridge.
Well, I don't know if they're from Southbridge. They'll be in Southbridge on January the 17th.
Do you have a mental institution in Southbridge, or is the whole city considered that?
Would you stop with that?
Wait, I'm not happy about going there, Katz. I've heard about Southbridge.
Southbridge, Massachusetts.
John Gaddy is a friend of mine.
John Gaddy?
Gaddy, yeah, Gaddy. Not Gaudy, Gaddy.
Gaddy.
Jeez.
Chatty Gaddy? One of those dolls?
What?
No, never mind. Southbridge, Massachusetts.
He happens to be the Southbridge representative of the Brotherhood, John Gaddy. Very influential person.
Okay, well, I don't know how influential he is, but he's going to need he's going to need to purchase tickets. We still have some good seats available at Southbridge High School. We would love to see you out there January 17th at Southbridge.
And you can call a number, right?
Yeah, do you want to read it? Do you want me to do it?
Do I want to read the number?
You can read it.
That's why you get all the bucks here. What do you think? I'm just here just to hang, just to make, conversation.
All right, well, then I'm going to read it.
Bad enough I got to talk about Southbridge.
Okay, we have a couple of different phone numbers. First of all, you can get tickets through Admit One Productions. Nice name for a company, don't you think? Admit One. Absolutely. 508-528-1964. If for some reason you don't call them, you can call Sergeant Norm Brodeur of the Southbridge Police Department, who I believe had Tony Rumble as a guest.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was an associate. Jeez, Catch. You always kind of...
Chatty Gaddy?
Whatever.
You can contact the good sergeant at 508-764-5420.
The good sergeant, that's what he's called?
Well, no, I called him the good sergeant. All the proceeds
Is
go
there
to...
a bad sergeant? I seen the bad lieutenant. Did you ever see that?
I saw his wife.
Huh?
never mind. All the proceeds go to the Southbridge Police Association and all sorts of various youth activities. You want to tell them what else is coming up now?
No.
Okay.
Do I have to?
Well, I don't know.
Does it say it on your sheet? I memorize things. That's why I'm here, Cats, just to make sure this thing goes nice and smooth.
No. Well, it doesn't
We're
say.
going to see who the happy Hawaiian. Everyone. Oh, Vic Steamboat.
Vic Steamboat.
You know, he's been haunting me for years.
Really?
Yeah.